Hi, welcome into this TruckLogics review where I'm going to be giving you an in-depth look inside of this business management software solution for the transportation industry, giving you the pros and cons, alternatives, and so much more, such as is it legit? And so you can finally continue to build, grow, expand, and even get out of a tight pinch. Now, if this is the first time you're watching me, my name is Michael from Viral Funding Solutions, as well as Viral Home-Based Pursuits. And I speak all about alternative business lending on this channel, different software to use for your transportation/trucking business, as well as many more different industries, bringing you all types of opportunities. So if you haven't subscribed, you'll want to go ahead and do so. Click the bell notification icon so you don't miss a future video I come out with. Let's get right into it. This is the homepage, the logical way to run your trucking business. So you can use this for dispatching, going through your expenses, planning trips, and so much more. Like you see here, quick and easy dispatching, one-click invoice generation, integrated mobile app for drivers and managers, simple chart of accounts for income and expenses, scheduled maintenance notifications. These are great advantages, some of them that you get with TruckLogics, and it's one of the best out there for managing all you have to do in your business. So this is something I highly recommend you get your hands on. And you get a free 15-day trial. I knew at one point, I believe it was 30 days, now it's 15 days, and I created a new account just to show you the process. So stick with me. I'm going to show you the inside of it. Now, you can request a live demo if you would like to. You can manage your entire fleet from a single system and maximize the efficiency of your trucking business, which does work very well. Now, this is something specifically in transportation that many business owners have trouble with is you have third-party apps everywhere. You're not integrated properly, or you are, you're just having to integrate so many different like customer relationship management tools and different types of tracking, understanding how to do invoicing. You have accounting software solutions out there like QuickBooks, and a few other ones out there. And I've made reviews of those videos. So if you'd like to learn more about the accounting side of things and how to track certain invoices, expenses, and so forth, then look down below in the description. There'll be videos to those. But this is the all-in-one trucking management software solution where you can plan, create, and notify with one unified solution through the dispatch system. You get a driver management system, a load board, business intelligence, integrations, account management system, IFTA reporting, trucking maintenance, driver mobility solutions, digital document management. Listen, I did this some time ago, going through the trucking industry and then having to be on the dispatching side of things. I've done that for a company for some time, and then understanding what your needs are as a trucker, as somebody in the driving role. It doesn't have to specifically be trucking. It could be driving some other types of trucks. It could be a smaller type of business. It could be medium-sized. We're talking about different types of roles within the transportation industry. Now we go down here, trucking management software, leased operators, owner operators, fleet managers, and brokers all alike here, where you can track income, run reports, store records, and much more. Owner operators manage dispatches, track income and expenses, schedule maintenance, and much more. Fleet managers manage dispatches, maintenance, invoices, IFTA reporting, accounting, and much more. For the brokers, find loads, manage these dispatches, generate your invoices, and you can do so much more. So you can see already from a bird's eye view, it gives you a lot of flexibility to work with. And once you look on the inside in a second here, it'll show you a little bit about that more or less. So they're partners, American Association of Owner Operators, Through Pike, Velocity, Trucker Tax Service, and we work with other leading solutions, as you can see there with the AT, Keep Trucking, EFS, ProMiles, very common ones like QuickBooks, Express, Tax, and its Express, and so forth. So get the TruckLogics app, which you can get on your phone, Google Play, or they're available on the App Store. And you can see what other people are saying. You can see some of the reviews here. And people are saying amazing things about them, how it's given them more flexibility, but it saved them a lot of time, money, the stress of having to deal with loads, having to deal with dispatching, fleet types of services, and everything all in one you get here with TruckLogics. And there are a few other ones out there like this, but TruckLogics is leading the way in this. I can't stress enough how great they are. Now, you can see here solutions as I went through them more or less. I can't cover every single one of them in this video. Otherwise, we'd be here for a long time. But let's just click on the trucking dispatching system. You can see here, dispatch scheduling, dispatch assignment confirmation, automatic check calls, mobile app for drivers, one-click invoice generation, which is great because it's very hassle-free. An integrated trucking dispatch software for your entire business. And you can see what I kind of already highlighted earlier. Dispatch your load, create your dispatches with just one click, assign your drivers, notify the drivers of their assignment, and wait for confirmation, which like I said earlier, I was in a role like that. I know the struggles, and I know what it takes to get this type of software running and to make it as efficient as possible day in and day out, how to prepare for the next day and make sure you have everything on hand. So drivers, shippers, and cosigns can e-sign BOLs for a contactless signing procedure, and scheduled for dispatches that we went through already, and so forth. Check call, trip sheets, as I more or less said in the beginning, captures taxable and non-taxable miles, trip types, and fuel ups, which can be used under IFTA reporting. You can fill trips using manual entry, Google Maps, or ProMiles. You're choosing. Using their ProMiles integration feature to populate your trip sheets with just a few clicks. That's an advantage you get through them. You can also create trip sheets based on odometer readings for the distance traveled. I know that's very important. The ProMiles integration eliminates manual data entry by pulling in the trip details, itemized by state and by empty and loaded. So you can see the different types you can get there. Driver settlement, you can see, and then have drivers confirm their availability, manage documents. The list goes on and on. Dispatch accounting, track and manage fuel ups and other expenses from the TruckLogics mobile app. And this is something that you could also integrate with other services. Like we said earlier, we had QuickBooks, FreshBooks. There's a few other ones out there. Other ones related to this are like Wave, but you know, there are pretty much all around, except that I believe TruckLogics and what they do, their mission, and just everything they stand for, and everything that you're given with them, some parallel. Freight tracking and more on the move, but you can see multi-use accessibility, allow independent dispatchers to manage your dispatches. The dispatcher account in TruckLogics allows independent dispatchers to manage all their clients' dispatches, and you can see a little bit more of the benefits there. Explore their other solutions. We won't go through all those entirely, but again, there's some reviews on there and some FAQs if you want to look at that. So by the way, if you're not only interested in getting this type of software for your business, but you would like to also get small business funding that will save you a lot of time, energy, be able to get millions in funding, up to millions in funding, even be able to get up to 25,000 same day instant approval with no collateral, no hard credit checks, and even no interest rates, as well as learn all about alternative lending and get access to that so you can continue to build, grow, expand, get out of that tight pinch in your business, then look down below in the description, pick up this 6-step pre-approval lending checklist that'll walk you through, that I've created, step by step, what you need to know before you walk into an application and you say with a 110% certainty and confidence that I will get approved. I will not waste time such as days, weeks, months, and even years sitting on the couch thinking, what is my next move? I'm just going to continue to get it disapproved anyways. This will help you get in there in the process and understand how it really works. And for my other recommendations on alternative lending and those programs, look down below in the description. You can get fast funding, no headaches. Something that I really wanted to get out of the way. This isn't to boast or anything. It's just to show you the credibility that I've stacked. There is a channel here on my TikTok, and I know TikTok, and it's still hard for me to this day to make some, but it works and it helps you guys and as well as many different industries. So I want to provide that value to you. But here's one video that went into 88,000 plus views for a trucking type of a video. And if I clicked here, I'll click pause on the video. And you can see a lot of people have been commenting, and I've been helping on a daily basis. I go in here and I comment, and I've been helping them with direct messaging and if need be a phone call, but we'll talk and we'll see what your business needs. Now that's everything on that side of things. Now let me come back into the dashboard So once you set up an account, you'll be brought to this screen where it says, welcome to TruckLogics. You're all set. Check out all the innovative features and see how much we can help you. So you can see the types of features that they offer, which I already said, more or less. Click on the Get Started. Give it a second to load up the wizard. And then this is where you're going to get everything set up. So you're going to put your business name in here. So put the name of your business, obviously, right? And so what I'm going to just do here is just, I'm going to put different name here, DBA name. Just kind of quickly go through this. And then you're going to want to enter your business address, city, state is. So. Remember, you get the option to look it up or enter it manually. Time format. And then let's go. So I just quickly made that. But of course, you want to enter your own information. Please be as accurate. You can move this stuff around if need be, but just understand that. Now, once you're in your actual dashboard, you'll see some navigation. You'll see the name of your business at the top. You can go through your settings. You can customize a profile. We can go over here to add new, and we can go through add a load, a dispatch, contact, income, expense, equipment, fuel expenses, and then maintenance. So if we want to add it a load, we go here, and then you can see FTL, which is the full truckload. There's LTL as well. And that's the convenience of having this for small and mid-sized types of transportation businesses. Well, it doesn't really matter the type of transportation, to be honest, but what you see here are a few clear ways to look at it. Now, add a single load to a single dispatch, or you can add multiple loads to a single dispatch. So we're going to start with a single load. On the left side here, you'll get a panel, but before that, this is going to give you some guidance. So switch load number. Choose how would you like the load number to be generated. So let TruckLogics generate it automatically for you, or you can enter the load number manually. So each load will have a unique number to track the load. So you can go ahead and load the number here and then minus the seed amount, and it'll give you that automatic number that it generates. So it says here, each load number will have a prefix and seed. In the prefix field, you can enter a maximum of 4 characters. Only alphanumeric characters are allowed. In the seed field, you can enter a maximum of 5 numbers. This number will change every time a new load is created. So we can just leave it as is, or you can enter it manually. We click there, and you can go to the next step. So we're going to do this. I'm going to save it, and you can see some of the things have already been auto-generated. But we can always flick back and forth from FTL to LTL, and then we have customer, carrier, broker, and then you can select whichever one that is, and then enter the information. As you can see, as we move from yard, move, inventory, transfer, broker, you can see the name changes there, carrier, and then customer. And then you can add information. You have the load creation date and time. Very organized, as you can see, account number, the reference number is the CTPAT, CSA eligible load, and then add as much of those. Add the shipper information, add the co-signee, and you can see all this information to be added. And I won't spend the time making this, but you can see the information that you're going to be asked for. Very simple and straightforward. At the end of it, you're going to get a subtotal, and then if so, an added discount and the total amount. You can save as draft or create that load if you're ready already. If you want to come back to it, make sure you just save it as a draft. That's what I've done time and time again. So that is one part of the whole situation. You can see all the loads on the left side panel here. I'm not going to save it because we didn't really make too many changes to that one. But it would show you here if you had created a load, you had draft loads, active loads, completed, and then canceled, load financial. You can see a little bit of information there, but we can go through a little bit of the other ones, dispatching services. And then again, automatically, or do you want to do it manually? So if we did manually, then again, you can kind of go through this more or less and put the right information you need. And then this is all again through this dispatching services. All the way down here, we go through assigned driver and equipment. which is a very common thing you want to do. Make sure you assign the right driver and equipment, something that I faced a lot of the time when I was working with TruckLogics on a day-to-day basis. And it was just different other apps I used in the past as well. You want to also have that driver information, make sure it's all organized and you are following up through the processes and what's being accounted for, what isn't being accounted for as well, because your business needs to run on tip-top shape and so much more. Now, that's what you can see on that accounts, chart of accounts, income transactions, expenses, transactions, receipt of payment, invoices, driver settlements. You get an email log, an address book, documents, the truck zone, equipment. Click here. You see add truck, trailer manually. And we can do that. Import trucks from Keep Trucking. You can do that as it's integrated with that. Import trucks from Express Truck Tax. So those are a few integrations you can do. If you already have those accounts, great. If you don't, you can always add one and then add a new truck. Go through this, the unit and IFTA details. Just make sure everything is in its place. Don't leave any information out. And if you don't have it, make sure you get it. The more information, the better. It'll keep not only everything organized, but when you're coming down to income, expenses, what's being used, what isn't being used, how many more, especially in the trucking industry, you're adding more trucks to your business, which is something, again, I can help you with. If you need funding, again, remember to pick this up down below. I'll also leave a contact form for you to get a hold of me, whether it is through equipment funding, leasing, sales back leasing, or just working capital or other types I can help you with. Do it well. I've been in the industry helping many people, as I said, again, in those videos that I showed, not to boast, it was just to show you just some of the proof that I am helping people on this on a daily basis. So IFTA reports, driver log, and a little bit of information there. And we're going to round up this video here in just a second. Thank you for sticking with me, which, by the way, let me know in the comment section. Have you tried TruckLogics? Do you need something like this? Are you looking for small business lending, financial services? Do you actually need help with your business in general, getting marketing and advertising things going on? Because that's stuff that I do as well. And I can help you in that process. But let me know down below in the comments. Over here, Viral Funding Solutions, you can see the name, DBA, a little bit. Not on track, but just wanted to create it quickly. And then you click over here, go to your profile, go to settings. And then you can see the business details, change account info if needed, change your password, time zone, activities, mobile connectivity, and manage your credit card payment history. You can see all that here, which is great, especially when we were doing this alternative business lending. You're looking through scores, we're looking through scores like FICO. So if we're doing revenue-based funding, we'll look at cash flow, more or less FICO scores go into an account with the type of lending you can qualify for. So it's great to have that stuff on hand to understand how your expenses are, what you're paying, and so much more. So load number, accessorials, load charges, miles, fuel surcharge, BOL settings, and a lot more general integrations you want to go through. But this is the software. Again, as I showed you more or less how this works, this will show you here, create your first load, your first invoice, click on that, your first maintenance if you want to do that, schedule it. Here we can do it again through automatically or do it manually. And then you can go through this and add the type of customer for these invoices and expenses, receiving payments. A huge advantage to have, especially when you're looking at things like QuickBooks and FreshBooks integrations. This more or less has that. But again, it's not solely an accounting solution. So there might be some advantages that you would get with the QuickBooks and the FreshBooks and a few other ones out there that I've made reviews on. So make sure you look for those videos down below in the description, as well as the financial services again. But yeah, that's everything in this video that I wanted to show you. Hopefully you got a lot of value out of this TruckLogics review. You understand that there are a lot of advantages, such as you get fast service, you get everything in one place. You can manage your expenses, your invoices, everything you're doing from loads, you're just doing dispatching, anything in your fleet. The list goes on and on. Con so much, not that much. Really, to be honest with you, I didn't really find many cons in this. Maybe a little bit more integration software you can add to include with this. But it gives you just the amount of flexibility and everything you need with it. It is more on the higher end side of things, but that's just something to keep in mind. and we go through the pricing if I didn't cover it already. And then you have the different products you can go ahead and go through. From that, but we'll go through this free 15 days. No credit card is required. You can start your free trial. I'll leave a link to this down below in the description. You can explore all premium features on your trial period without any limitations. Want to see how it works, you can request a demo. But 3 to 7 trucks with a small fleet, you're looking at a pro account of $29.95 per month. And if you're like, well, this is a little pricey up there, well, think about it. If your business has enough trucks driving, you have enough people working in those trucks, or maybe it's you who has just a few that needs to fill those spots, then how much profit would that bring you per month? And I hear this all the time. If I had just one more truck, that can bring me an extra 15 to 30,000, Michael, which is not saying isn't true, but we have to also account for expenses, understand how cash flow is going. And this more or less can help you manage this kind of stuff with invoices and expenses and so much more. So don't think of it as an expense. Think of it as an investment that you're doing. Now, 8 to 14, well, before I go there, preferred $49.95, that's the monthly plan. Premium, $69.95, and you can see some of the advantages you get there with each of them. Now let's come back up here. We have mid sizes. The pricing will then go up. 15 plus, large fleet, up to 119. 1 to 2 trucks as an owner operator, $9.95. You can see it's less. $19.95, $29.95, which was what we had at the small fleet there. Leased operator, $7.95 a month. And then unlimited dispatches in the broker, $39.95. So it's a great advantage to have on the broker side of things. Very well. So frequently asked questions. How do I sign up after the trial ends? After you tried all of TruckLogics time-saving features, they hope you stay with them. And believe me, they are a great solution to stay with long-term. All you need to do is keep a subscription with TruckLogics, is update your credit card information. We will also send an email a few days before your trial ends with a link that will take you straight to the page in your dashboard where you can update your credit card information. Again, no credit card is asked for in those free 15 days at the moment of me making this video. That's what it is. Will it be safe? Yes, safe and secure. I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't. So when is the payment process? We process your payment on the 5th day of every month. The first month will be prorated, and the payment will be processed the day your trial ends. How do you upgrade? To upgrade, you can email them. You can email them at that email address, live chat with them on their website, or give them a call between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time. We're always here to upgrade your account for you. Just a little bit about the information there. And then we have the refund policy. TruckLogics does not offer a refund for their services. We provide a monthly service subscription, meaning you can cancel your membership with us at any time, but they really hope you don't. And that's just how it works with subscriptions. So that is pretty much everything from me in this video. Their support is great. If you'd like to learn more about TruckLogics, I'll leave a link to this down below in the description again. You can see some of the different integrations there. And then if you want to learn more about the different types of accounting softwares by themselves, you can learn more about that. But you can see here, sync contacts and invoices with QuickBooks if that's what you are using. And if you'd like to learn about small business lending solutions, make sure to look down below to pick this up. There's a contact form as well as my other videos on the different types of financing solutions and so much more. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell notification icon, and like this video if you found value from it. Share it with others so they know this is available, not only the TruckLogics software, but everything else they can get through lending and different ways. All right, thank you. Bye.